Lu Ming, don't play dead in there. I know you're inside. 2 million in debt. Today is the deadline. Or pay it back. Or sign the 100,000 yuan land transfer agreement. From now on, this farmhouse will be under the Zhao surname. 100,000 yuan for my land worth over 10 million. Zhao Fuguwei, you're dreaming. God, are you really trying to drive me to the brink? Damn, there's a leak. Not right. The electricity had already been cut off. What the hell is this? Great God of fire and forging. Please have mercy on your devoted people. The Lingdong calamity has already arrived. The Snow Wolf tribe's firewood had run out completely. My people, my children are freezing to death in batches. God, if you could grant even a spark of fire, a touch of warmth. Hey, the guy called Carl inside. You're making a movie. Or maybe I'm really freezing to death. The god was clearly working. Great gods, we pray for your blessings in the extreme cold. We need heat. We need fire. Even if it's hellish lava, that's fine. Please save us. Don't damn it and cry. I'll lower your fees right away. The Blood God General and the Burning Sanctuary have finished their connection. Don't let me out. Yes. The sky was cracking. When the gods bring down divine punishment or blessing, it was crimson magma. But it didn't burn us. Instead, it carries a strange fragrance. Let's keep living. So hot, so hot. Lived. I felt a fire dragon burning inside me. The wind and snow can no longer erode my body. Drink, the whole clan has it. Drink the boiling blood general bestowed by the gods. Thank you, Supreme God. Such divine grace. The Snow Wolf tribe had nothing to repay him. Sacrifice the core of the frost dragon fingerbone, a 1,000-year-old tribal heritage, to the gods. Only such a treasure is worthy of the mighty power of the gods. Yes. Damn, what kind of top-tier gem is this? Lu Mingxiao was the one hiding in the room. Brothers, smash the door open. Break his leg. Zhao Fuguwei, you want to swallow up my land. Today, I'll show you what it means to lose everything. You, Fuguwei Ji, have opened the door. This kid must be hiding inside, trembling. Go down and drag Lu Ming out for me. I won't sign today. First, break one of his legs. Then I'll flatten this rundown shop for me. Zhao Fuguwei, you want to play Yin? I'll play with you to the end today. He gathered the rags and went to the back alley. I've only managed to get over 1 million in real assets. Little brother, don't dirty my boso carpet. Boss Chin knows you have high standards. But what I bring today, I'm afraid your little shop won't be able to eat anymore. Joke. In Qingzhou City, there's no one like me, Qian, who can't eat it. What is this? Qing color. Wrong. This is not jade. This purity. This luster, my heavens. It was as if a living star river was swirling inside this stone. Little brother, where did you get such a peerless treasure? Ancestral. Just dug out of the cellar. Don't ask about the origin. Just tell me, can you accept it? I urgently need money. If you can't eat it. I turned and headed to the Jinyu Tower across the street. Oh, don't. Young man, let's discuss something. Although this thing is strange. But after all, there was no mark. Pricing is extremely risky. All right, bro, I'll take a risk. 500,000. I settled cash instantly. 500,000 yuan. Boss, do you think I'm some street vendor? You've never heard of the material of this thing. Just this natural cold air radiates from him. Take it to a top-tier auction in the capital. The starting price is at least 10 million yuan. You asked me 500,000 yuan. Farewell. Ouch, my little ancestor. Don't go. 1 million. 2 million. Bro, name your price. Not a single cent less than 3 million won't do. And I want the money right now. Of that, 2 million yuan is for bank promissory notes. The remaining 1 million. I want brand new cash packed in a box. Let me take it away. Deal. The little guy is ruthless. In 3 minutes, I'll have someone prepare money for you right away. Zhao Fuguwei, you beast who eats people without leaving a bone. United usury set up a trap to trick me. Today, I'm gonna make you pay back everything you've eaten, including interest. Give me a push. Smash this broken archway to pieces. That little brat, Lu Ming, actually ran away. From today onward, this piece of land belongs to me, Zhao Fuguwei. From now on, this place will be completely leveled. Build me a luxury villa district. Boss Zhao, you can't do this. The boss just want to raise money. The deed was still in his possession. This is robbery. Get lost, you old bastard. Lu Ming owes me 2 million. This lousy Mongaro isn't even enough to fill my teeth if I mortgage it. Gathering money. Where could that poor guy possibly raise money to sell blood? Drive over to me. Who dares to stop it? Just crush them to death and consider it mine. Zhao Fugawei. Who gave your dog the courage to touch my Lu Ming thing? Zhao Fugawei. Who gave your dog the courage to touch my Lu Ming thing? Who would I be? It turned out the cowardly turtle that had fled had returned. What's going on? Boss Lu is riding a broken electric scooter back to die. The 2 million yuan owed is due today. Can't get the money. I'm not just going to push your shop. And I'll send you to prison for food. Zhao Fugui. I, Lu Ming, will never steal or rob in this lifetime. Every penny earned is clean. You set up a trap to trick me, and I admit defeat. But this land was built brick by brick by brick by my parents. As long as I still have a breath. It's not your place to boss people around. Dead ducks have harm mouths. If you don't have money, what are you talking about? Brothers, get 'em for me. Hee hee. Here is 1 million cash, plus 2 million in bearer banknotes. Including principal and interest, 3 million yuan is less than 1 cent. Your present is carrying your dirty money. Bring your excavator. Get out of my turf immediately. You, where did you get so much money? Lu Ming. Kid, are you trying to rob a bank? I don't believe it. How did I make money? It's not your place to manage this, you trash. This money is legal. Tear up the IOU with the receipt. If you dare to say a word, I will warn you now. Illegal intrusion and extortion. Get lost. Since heaven has given me that ice cellar connecting to another world, what I want is not just breaking even. I want to build a business empire that belongs to me, looming. Hold on. Press the bone spear against his eyes. He must never be allowed to rush into the camp. Women and children are behind them. The chieftain's bones were completely broken. His ice armor was too thick. Our weapons simply cannot pierce through. Great gods, your people are not afraid of death. But after we die, who will honor your glory? Please bring divine punishment. Let's slay this beast. Damn it, you ate my stuff. It's the client I'm looking out for. A mere mutated bear dares to touch my people. Boss, take your thickest, most frost-resistant military coat. Give me all of it. Ouch. Soon there were the sharpest machetes and bone-chopping knives in the store. As long as it's forged from manganese steel. Give it all to me. Lad, are you going hunting in the mountains or something? There are military coats, though. But large quantities of machetes are regulated. Less nonsense. The money I reserved for the hilltop reclamation is here. I want 50 premium thickened military coats. 30 manganese steel cleavers. Also, give me 2 sets of high-pressure flamethrowers for pig slaughter. The kind that comes with large-capacity canisters that ordinary people can reject. Installed the Wuling Hongwang at the door within 3 minutes. All this money is yours. Boss, please wait a moment. Let's get to work. Yes. Clansmen. The gods have already given us the firefly of life. Even if he shed his last drop of blood today, they too will die in battle on the way of the charge. Wowooker, step back. Taking over Laozi's divine weapon. Don't just stand there and put on that green divine armor. He picked up the Thundersteel divine blade from the ground. What kind of divine artifact is this? It was as light as nothing. It was warmer than the fur of a 6-tier, fire-type magical beast. For the great gods. Above. Oh my god, this blade can even cut through the frost armor. This is a true artifact. The clan donned divine armor and wielded divine artifacts to counterattack. Carl saw that the tin can next to him hadn't been opened. That red valve. Aimed at the beast and pressed the switch on the gun tip. Come on. The great lord of flames and thunder. Thank you for bestowing divine armor and artifacts. Bring down the fire that will destroy the world. Your glory will forever shine upon the Snow Wolf tribe. Get up. Although I value the offerings, but never give away money from the dead. Since you have shown loyalty, I'll make sure you all survive in this damn Ling Dong. Take care of that bear for me, meat. Keep it for yourself. Regain strength. If there are any glowing stones or fur inside him, he can still be used. Throw it over here. As payment for this batch of artifacts, the gods not only bestowed divine artifacts, he even brought such precious third-tier magical beast flesh and blood. Rewards are given to stave us hunger. What a merciful and great existence this is. At your command, the supreme ruler. From now on, the Snow Wolf tribe is your sharpest blade in the mortal world. Ah, this isn't the outside world. This was clearly an endless gold mine waiting for me to explore. Let me replace all this magic box on hand with modern heavy industry equipment and send it over. Any fantasy magic has to be conquered in front of my ironclad cursing style. Old Sheen, you know it's clear and you don't beat around the bush. The energy and material contained within this bead. Current scientific instruments simply cannot identify it. If you take it to top laboratories abroad, or the yang rolls that top tycoons use to extend their lives. Absolutely sky high. Miracle. It was simply a miracle. The chill emanating from this stone. It actually managed to make my legs that had been cold for decades. He couldn't feel any pain. Instead, it gave a sense of vitality. Brother Lou, you're such a good method. You can even get your hands on such a national treasure. I'm not taking advantage of you either. I asked for 15 million in cash flow for this bead. Transfers to your corporate account within 5 minutes and later. If you still have this kind of stuff in your hands, I've got all. Ha ha ha, Old Sheen said with satisfaction. Happy cooperation. Your account has received 15 million. With this money, the infrastructure plan in the other world can finally be fully launched. Carl Lowsey will show you today. What is a true modern heavy industry miracle? The boss offers all-inclusive military tents. As long as it can withstand extreme cold, it's top tier. Immediately install a large coal furnace with 50 barrels of cast iron. Give me 100 anthracite coal. Haul 500 tons for me. Quick, quick, quick. Load all the heavy trucks. Heading straight to the farmhouse. Hurry up and move them all into the yard. Hey, Chief, the wind is too strong. A wind scrapes through the bone. If the child can't take it anymore, don't sleep. Standing up, you can't be useless. Get through tonight. Carl, why are you crying? The person I saved. This thief can't be taken away, even by heaven. Clear out the middle of the camp for me. Prepare to receive the steel tents and the ever-extinguishing blackstone fire. Yes, the gods have not abandoned us. Clear the camp quickly. Listen up. The green wrap was the windproof staff. Pull out the steel pipe inside. Plug them in according to the connector. Put the cloth on it. Move faster. Within half an hour, I want to see 50 divine staffs standing on the ice plain. Did you hear it? This is the divine staff bestowed by the gods. Even if it means grinding your teeth, you have to set up and act within half an hour. Oh my God, not a single piece of wind could get inside this divine staff. Too sturdy. Don't patronize the joy. See those black iron barrels and black stones? 2 iron buckets were moved into each tent. Put the black stone in. I'll light it with your flamethrowers from before. The hot is actually hot. These black stones could burn for such a long time. Such a warm flame. This is even more magical than a mage's fireball. Divine skill. This is a true miracle. You dispel the agility. You have given us a second home for life. Cal, listen to me. I can give you the spark. I can give you weapons and tents. But if you want to survive in this cruel world, it even became the dominant force of this icy field. Kneeling and praying on the ground is useless. Taiyang Xingjian, a gentleman must strive for self-improvement. I want you to build it. It is not a refugee camp that only begs for charity. It was an invincible steel fortress. Wait for the snow to stop. Pick up your divine greatsword. Go hunt magical beasts for me. Go to mining or use your hands and blood to exchange for greater power here in me. Understand no. Continual self-improvement. Invincible. Respectfully following the will of my divine law. The Snow Wolf tribe would rather die than kneel, which is very good. You have a good rest. 3 days later, I'm bringing you Shinong's seed. In the past, I taught you to be in this icy and snowy world. Grow endless green grain. This cost 1/3 of the money. As long as it can produce grain, it's all worth it. Carl is teaching you today that man can overcome nature. Get up and get to work. Yes, ha 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 ha. I got up to work. The great believers of the Lord await judgment. Good, clearing the central snow. I'm going to airdrop the Tower of Light. The green ripples rise in the air. Clearing the snow is the iron rod and skin of the chief's god. What can be done? Al listens to Laozi's command. Assembled into a semicircular arch. The edges are pressed tight, not allowing even a bit of wind to pass through. What is this feeling? There is no wind. And sunlight penetrated this transparent divine leather. This is called a greenhouse. Don't just stand there. The main event is yet to come. Spread all the dirt inside the tent. Hang those long Chinon lamps above your head. He saw that thick black rope. It hasn't been received in your greenhouse. This is the sun created by God. There is no curse in the dictionary of the icy and permafrost never sprouts. Cal vaccination. Sowing according to God's will. Fast. Ha. You're green, Something came out. Sprouted. Divine grass has grown on the ice. The curse was broken. We are saved. The people of the Snow Wolf tribe. Remember this moment. The gods can give you tools. But what truly makes this land grow grain? It is the sweat you pour day and night and the hope you never give up. From today, you no longer have to risk your lives fighting beasts in exchange for that tiny bit of food. As long as you keep it simple, I'll protect you. Grain piles piled up like mountains. Don't worry about food and clothing. This ice field will eventually become the most fertile land beneath your feet. Our hands will open a new era. Long live the great ruler. The Snow Wolf tribe was invincible in battle. The sweetness is so juicy. It really is sweet. It's even sweeter than the meat of the finest snow antelope. Praise is without divine praise. We have created miracles on this cursed land. The gods give more than just food, but also the dignity of survival. This is satisfied. I tell you, my next step is to build a steel furnace on this ice field and constructed modern city walls. I will arm you to the teeth. Let this extreme northern ice field become my exclusive super industrial base. Ha 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 ha. The Frost Church surrounded the camp. They will slaughter those who make fire. How did you find this place? It was this purple-red divine light that attracted those mad dogs. No wonder I am 100 li away. He saw the light of this evil heresy. Snow Wolf tribe, you lowly reptiles. How dare they collude with demons from hell? In this territory belonging to the frost god, ignite such a massive flame. Hand over those black stones that could dissipate heat. Hand over that glowing house. I can show great mercy. Only burn your chieftains and Sama. Let the remaining women and children become slaves to the church for eternal life. Let your mother shit. What god of frost? Just as I was about to starve or freeze to death. Where's your damn god? It is the Lord of flame and thunder that saves our lives. It was Shennong, the ruler, who taught us to grow grain. I'm dead today. We will never let you vampires set foot in our home. The warriors of the Blood Wolf tribe raised their blades. Hiss, a bunch of reckless ants. Since you insist on betting with the devil, then, together with these heretical artifacts, transform into eternal ice sculptures. Lingdong Knights, crush them for me. They do not leave a great ruler. Carl, I can't serve you anymore. In the next life, I will still be your warrior. Mess with my clients. Stealing my vegetable garden. Carl lowered his head for me. Today, I'll let these troublemakers hunt them down. See what the thunderous wrath of modern industry is. The god of frost, huh? You like playing with ice, huh? Today, I'll give you the next one. 1,500-degree full-screen bombardment of iron trees and silver flowers. Just whitewash me. This is the demon you believe in. He threw down a few iron rods. He wanted to block the great knights. Oh, what kind of fire is this, never extinguished? Water magic can't extinguish it. My hand melted. He is burning my armor. Even burn stones. What kind of power, true God, dimensional reduction? Why was Scal still standing there in a daze? Clean up the battlefield for me. Those prisoners who hadn't fully died. Tie them all up for me. In the future, greenhouse expansion will just happen to require a group of free diggers. If you mess with me, this won't end there. From today, the Snow Wolf tribe officially declared war on this so-called holy society. Get your magic boxes and mithril ready. Wait until the coming spring of next year. I'm sending you a few tracked excavator adopted vehicles and armored vehicles. We directly smash their lair. Heresy. You've become bewitched by demons. The great frost god will not let you off. Kill me and sacrifice my soul to the demon master. Don't flatter yourself with sacrifices. The great sovereign says you are free labor. You're not even qualified to make sacrifices. Open your mouth and drink it down. No, this is the devil's poison. It is the evil used to corrode my faith in the frost god. I don't eat. Shameless. Lock me up there. Sweet and hot. How could this be? How could something so delicious exist in this world? What to cry about? Doesn't that sound ironic? You worship the lofty frost god. He only made you freeze. Let you go and die. Have you ever had a hot meal to eat? I'm not a demon. I don't care to be your god either. I believe only one principle. If you put in the effort, you should eat well and wear warm. You idiots have been brainwashed by the church, treating freezing as a form of spiritual practice, treating killing as an honor. It's simply stupid. Well, listen up. From today, you are the Snow Wolf tribe's labor camp. Every day he digs ice, transports stones, and builds city walls for Lousy. As long as you're willing to work, I guarantee you'll have hot soup every day. There are warm tents to stay in. Wait 3 years to complete the job. I will pardon your slavery. Let you all be honorable and honorable. They want to freeze to death in the church's lies. Or do you want to survive with your own hands? You choose me. I am willing to work. As long as I can have a hot meal every day. I am willing to build walls for the tribe. We can't keep making such petty fights. Elephant drones and tents. They can even use the hardware store excuse to get by. But next, I need to deliver reinforced concrete to them. Heavy-duty excavators and crawler cranes. If you keep going straight to farm sports, sooner or later, someone with ulterior motives will set their sights on you. Huh, boss. I heard that bastard Zhao Fugui brought people to cause trouble. Are you okay? I borrowed 50,000 yuan from my hometown these past few days. Although not much, but at least it can. Old Li's money matter is already over. Zhao Fugui was sent away by me. I called you here today. There's a big project to give you. Old Li, this 100,000 yuan is your settlement allowance. Next, I want you to bring my ID card and corporate account. Go to the city and register a new company. Cross-Border Heavy Industry Logistics Company, Ltd. Then he took over 50 mu of wasteland around this farmhouse. Rent them all to me. Build high walls and lay wire fences. Boss, you're making a fortune. Why build such a tall wall? Let's not do the food service anymore. Dining is nothing. Lally, I've climbed onto a secret international infrastructure contract leading abroad. What the other party wants is absolute secrecy. From tomorrow, go hire me a person. No slick-talking people. As long as it's veterans and honest laid-off workers. Salaries are offered at 3 times the market rate. And sign the highest level of confidentiality agreement. We need to do it within half a month. Make this place one. A super transfer station capable of handling tens of thousands of tons of heavy machinery. I want to buy several hundred tons of cement rebar. You also need to buy crawler excavators, diesel generators, and remolding. Even heavy explosion-proof armored vehicles. Well, don't worry, boss. As long as it is not illegal. Where you point out, I hit wherever I go. I'll go get the license right away. I know several old comrades who retired from the engineering corps back then. Absolutely reliable. The first phase of defensive counterattacks has ended perfectly. The far northern ice plains are about to enter a long polar night. But this was precisely the golden age of frenzied military mobilization and massive infrastructure development. Laozi's engineering teams like Hans Huang and the Holy Church. A 10-meter-high reinforced concrete defensive line was built in the polar region. Horns and industrial searchlights. Let me show you what you mean. Experience what a cyberpunk-level steel fortress is. Boss, do as you say. The first batch of infrastructure materials is fully in place. 500 tons of polar special, quick-setting cement. 200 tons of high-strength rebar. There are also 2 high-horsepower diesel concrete mixers. All of them are unloaded next to the elevator on the second basement level. Boss, your tricks are terrifying. This isn't a logistics warehouse. Are you planning to build an underground nuclear protection body? Repairing the river and pointing the body is nothing. I'm planning to build a fortress on which the sun never sets, spanning 2 worlds. Oldly well done. Let the brothers guard the outer perimeter. There is no order from me. Not even a fly is allowed to go down to the second basement level. Ha! This bottomless pit expands too slowly by relying solely on nature. It simply can't fit into the blender. It seems it can only be high-purity energy. I can't bear to have children. Can't trap the wolf. Open for Lousy. Ha 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 ha. Become Carl. Take over for me. What exactly are these lunatics up to? Located 2 miles from the camp. Digging such a long, deep trench. Do they really want to build a fortress on this icy plain? It's just a fool's dream. There are not tens of thousands of stonemasons carving bluestone. No major reinforcements. How could they possibly build a city wall in such an extreme, cold region? These barbarians were wasting their efforts. Ha. You must follow Lousy's command. That gray powder is called immortal mud. That black iron rod is called iron bone. Today, Lousy will teach you what modern engineering is. Send all the prisoners down the ditch for me. Make it up for me. Iron bones. Are you deaf? The great ruler has given the order. Hook them all, according to the god's blueprint. Tie those iron rods in a cross shape. What uses it to use iron rods as the framework? The middle was empty. Not even a gust of wind could stop them, even if they want to fill stones. This will take forever to fill in. Add water, gravel, and immortal mud to the engine. Monster Steel Monster has come alive and emerged from the river. Pour it down the iron frame for me. Mud. Ha ha. In this far north, where temperatures are dozens of degrees below zero, this kind of wet mud, in less than half an hour, it would freeze into crisp ice. I can crush him with just one kick. It was hard, even harder than the hardest 10,000-year mysterious ice on the ice field. It's all a scam. This is nothing but the cave master's rotten mud. Break it for me. No way. This is 100 times tougher than the sacred armor of the church. What kind of city wall is this? Did you see it clearly? This is the steel wall bestowed by the great sovereign. With his steel city wall, in the extreme northern ice plains, our Snow Wolf clan is now unbeatable. Long live the great ruler. Mere magic before reinforced concrete. What's the difference between smashing and smashing? The first line of defense was actually established. So next, it was time for this group of natives from another world to experience something. The small modern heavy industry was shaken. Oldly contacted the heavy truck fleet. Tomorrow morning, I'll go to the heavy machinery market, carrying 2 full-track large excavators. The kind with a breaker. I'm going to deliver it to the other side. Demolition teams have to invest heavily in major projects. If this magic core were to be sold, at least worth 30 million. Today, I'm using it to pave the way. Crying for Lousy. Beautiful is what makes it powerful. Foolish heresy. You think you've built a wall of rotten mud. Can it block the frost god's wrath? Those fire-breathing steel monster birds. I can't save you today. Faced with the absolute power of the Ling-Dong giant bear, your city walls, your flesh will all turn to chicken powder. If you want to fight, then fight. The tribesmen prepared for a fight to the death. Crush them. Yes, that's impossible. A superstar strike could even flatten a mountain ridge. What kind of material is this city wall? Ha ha ha. See, this is the steel wall bestowed by the gods. Your magic master. In front of the sovereign's creation, it is a joke. There will always be a moment when it gets smashed. The high-level mage group was preparing to concentrate their fire. Big guy, your flaw is huge. Haha. It's broken. The giant elephant was shattered so easily. This is the devil. This is the demon of hell. The Iron Divine Beast is invincible. The Dominator is invincible. Boss, we've sent it. Completely sent. Last month, you let me get through the black market. And the special ores scattered by Old Sheen's side. He directly brought in 300 million. 300 million. Our company's account. Now, even the bank president calls every day to check on him. 300 million is nothing. Only look a bit further. What we're doing now is an exclusive deal that monopolizes two worlds. Money quickly becomes a pile of numbers for us. Leave me 100 million yuan in spare cash. The remaining 200 million yuan was all invested in a new round of procurement. Boss, what do you want us to buy this time? Do we still need excavators and explosives? The tough battle of war is temporarily over. Next came fencing and fairy tale time. The other side had now entered a polar night that had lasted for half a year. How can production be done in such dark weather? Order 10 sets of high-power, silent diesel generators. Then buy 500 heavy-duty matrix high-mast lights for large football fields. There are also cable spotlights and electric heaters. Buy as much as you can. Today, I'm going to take that damn ice field. Fully embrace the electric age. Understood, within 3 days. Ensure all equipment is transported to the second basement level. Grandpa, I can't walk anymore. It's cold. Hang in there, child. It's very dark. Rumor has it that there is a black stone fire there that dispels the cold winter. There is the Iron Divine Beast that defeats the church. That was the last hope of us, iceborn people. Who is it? This is the Dawn Fortress Security Zone. Sir, we are fleeing disaster. Please take us in. We are willing to be slaves, as long as it can give the children a bite to eat. There are no slaves in our Fortress of Dawn, only workers. As long as you keep the laws established by the Lord, willing to work with both hands, the fortress will ensure you have enough to eat and wear. Take them inside. First, go to the labor camp and take a hot shower. Each person was given a bowl of cabbage and meat soup and a set of cotton-padded clothes. This is heaven. Kid, how's the recruitment going? Can my big infrastructure really get moving? The great ruler, since we defeated the Crusaders. This month, refugees from more than a dozen tribes around the area came to seek refuge in the fortress. It now has a population of 20,000. There is absolutely enough labor. Okay. Where there are people, there is confidence. Do you see the generators and iron balls you assembled? According to the manual I taught you before. Fill up the gas tank. Give me all the cables. Plug it into those black transformer boxes. Well, Commander, does this so-called electric magical energy really not explode? These iron lumps contain black water. The smell is really pungent. Shut up. The creation of the ruler. How could you be a brainwashed fool by the church? Everyone who understands, step back. Gia is in the dictionary of chopsticks. As long as I don't want to be black. That day, I have to turn on the power for myself. Oh my God. The Sun Lord created the sun in the polar night. Long live the ruler. The dawn light does not fade. Your Holiness, something's wrong. South, the Abyss defense line in the south was glowing with a dazzling white light. They ignited a star that would never go out in the polar night. The Grand Inquisitor Gala waste and the soul jade, tokens of 10,000 holy suns, were all shattered. This is definitely not a power they can control. Not only did I kill my crusaders, and dares to ignite the light of heresy in the polar night, deliver my command, awaken the sleeping frost ancient dragon. I want to extinguish this light completely. The lighthouse has already been lit. The moths should come to the fire. Carl, make everyone work overtime. Tomorrow, I'll teach you how to build steel pipes to defend against cavalry and homemade mortars. How much would it be in front of my firepower net? How much meat will I grind for you? The dragon is Frost. The ancient dragon's roar church. He awakened the abyssal beast guarding the ice abyss. It's all done. According to legend, the ancient dragon's wings spread wide enough to cover the sky. A single breath can freeze an entire city. That was a real natural disaster. Shut up for me. Whoever dares to run around again. Thrown straight out the city wall. What are you afraid of? Look at the steel city walls around. Look at the divine sun above you. In the face of the Dominator's steel. What nonsense is Gulong? All the ingredients for pork rib soup. There is only one law for Shuguang medicinal cuisine. Workers survive. Coward, get lost. If you don't want to die, get up for me. Go carry sandbags, go carry stones. Use your hands to defend the dignity you have just gained. The commander is right. We finally managed to get a bite of hot rice. Should I go back to being a slave to the church? Old man, I'm going all out. Even if it was biting with his teeth. I want to bite off a piece of that dead dragon's bone. Yes, fight with them. To get hot and scorching. For this light. Boss, that's a real dragon. Excavators only fire explosives carried by drones on the ground. Dealing with such a giant beast would probably be like scratching an itch. How about we go to the black market and buy some shoulder-fired air defense missiles? As long as the money is in place, it's nonsense. Buying missiles is asking for death. Once found, my base will be wiped out tomorrow. Fighting doesn't necessarily require regular weapons. Industrial dimensionality reduction strike. What matters is a unique way of thinking. Oldly, you used to be in the engineering corps. Have you worked on meteorological transformation projects? Immediately contact the Municipal Meteorological Bureau's equipment disposal plant. Give me 10 retired Xingyu rocket launchers. Bring me another 200 high-load, anti-altitude rockets. Go to the mining equipment factory and buy 2 of the largest heavy-duty high-pressure mining water cannons. It's the kind of giant pump that can wash away half a mountain. Within half an hour. I want to see all these things piled up at the entrance of the vortex. The boss is smart, although explosion-proof rockets are weather weapons. But that's still a solid rocket engine with high explosives, used for hitting hail. Hit that kind of brittle dragon. It was definitely enough to make him drink a pot of wine. I'll do it. Carl, listen to me. Give me all those 10 iron racks. It stands at the highest point at the 4 corners of the city wall. Follow me. Set the elevation angle of the launch tube to 45 degrees, aiming for the southern sky. Do you see those green tubes in the box? Stuff them all into the launcher. Connect the red and black wires at the back. That was called the divine thunderbolt of the heavens. All I have to do is press the switch. He could blow a hole in the sky. And those 2 red iron lumps were moved to the very center of the city wall. Plug the water pipe into the underground hot water well inside the fortress. When the smoke from the other side has completely flown away. First, soak it in this water to give it a bath. The tiger bone dragon that dominated itself was an extremely cold creature. Can the water sprayed by our bubbles harm it? Scold. Fool. Do you know what the freezing and frosting effect of super cold water is? Outside, it's minus 60 degrees Celsius now. All you need is to spray hot water on him. It instantly forms extremely heavy, solid ice cubes. That dragon was several tens of meters long. One day, his entire body was frozen. The weight increases by several hundred tons. No need for me to blow up gravity. He could be pulled down from the sky and smashed into a pulp. The ruler's wisdom is unfathomable. The brothers set up the Xianbing water cannon. Let that beast know. Facing the Lord's iron defense. If you come from the sky, you have to get down for me. The Dominator Ancient Dragon entered firing range. Even a fossil dares to show off in front of me. The whole city, listen up, open fire on me. The piglet is 800 meters away. He was about to catch his breath. Turn on the water cannon and him hard. Fall. The piglet's water dragon pulled the evil dragon down. He wasn't dead. Blast-proof rocket array, fire me up. Leave not a single overlay bombing behind. Destroy the lowly reptiles together. Abyssal 0-degree breath. The lights went out. The generator stopped, and the steel gun was about to crack. Open the fire and blow it to pieces. Oh. Commander, generator number 2 is disabled. 1/3 of the greenhouse's fill lights were off. If you don't restart quickly, those grains that have just sprouted, in less than half an hour, they would freeze to death. Damn, spatial turbulence. Carl, I can't pass anything on right now. You have to hold it up yourselves. This wave of cold overlord has already helped us slay the dragon. Are we really unable to handle even a few stop machines? Blood wolves aren't worth coming up with me on the city wall. Using firewood, using our body heat. Roast the ice on the city wall for me to roast. Labor camp maintenance team. Bring a flamethrower. Come with me to the greenhouse to repair the generator. Food is life. Today, even if I was riding with my life, you have to give me the power and kill me. Rama oil is frozen. Grilled with a flamethrower. Be careful not to ignite the fuel tank and blow it up. The guy with the clockwork is giving me all my might. Overlord, we held the line. This fortress is not made of steel, but also forged by our very bones and blood. This is the kind of citizen Carl I want. And all the brothers in the Light Rush tournament. Well done. Machines break, magic dies. But as long as the fire in your hearts doesn't go out, this fortress will never fall. Clean up the battlefield. Dig out that Skull Dragon's magic box for me. I'll make a note of the loss I suffered this time. Once I build a true heavy air defense radar array and an all-weather temperature control system, I want to let that damn church attack every time. They've all turned into meat buns delivered by couriers. What a domineering magic. This beast is dead. The cold poison in his bones still hadn't dissipated. Wrap him in windproof canvas. Deliver it to the sovereign immediately. A 5th-tier magical beast core as big as a basketball. This purity, this energy density. Old Lee, invite Old Cheen over for me. It wasn't just Old Cheen who told him. He took out the most powerful old guys in his circle. Call everyone to the base's top-secret reception room. Brother Lou, where'd you dig up this hot potato? I just used a miniature Gabby counter I brought over to measure it. No nuclear radiation, but its energy field burned through my instrument directly. I won't hide it from you. We old folks can't eat this. It is no longer just jewelry. If this flows into the market, this will definitely trigger a relentless surveillance by the National Strategic Security Department. By then, whether you'll have the life to make money or spend it, you'll have no life. Why are the bosses so flustered? Since I dare to take it out, so I never plan to sell it like a stone. I don't sell this energy core. I want to take a stake. Invest. Bro, what kind of shares do you want to invest in? I know your Cheen family is overseas. There are extremely secret military machinery contract factories. General Manager Zhang held the largest pharmaceutical production line in Asia. Mr. Li's fleet can avoid most customs inspections. Take this stone and slice it. Secretly sold to those overseas tycoons who are dying of age. I don't want a single cent of the profit from life-sustaining profits. But in exchange, I want you to make use of all overseas channels. Within half a month, they brought me 2 of the most advanced 5-axis CNC machine tools. A set of obsolete military-grade phased array radar, plus 1 million units of Guangpao antibiotics, and the highest level field surgical cabin. Yes. Brother Liu, you're crazy. Doing these things. Are you planning to rebel domestically? I will not rebel. I just took on a foreign super mercenary infrastructure order. Out of this door. I don't know you. You haven't seen me either. But this stone can generate tens of billions of dollars in overseas black market profits. It all depends on whether you have the guts to eat it. One word. To do it or not to do it. He worked for 3 days. Medical devices and antibiotics can be washed out domestically. Give you radar and machine tools. Via ocean liner within half a month. Shipping you to international waters under the guise of scrap metal. Dominate. Something happened at the Fortress of Light. What's going on? The city walls collapsed, and the church attacked again. There are no enemies of Korean descent. The cold air, the bone-carving dragon, spat before it died, although it was blocked by the city walls. But the cold poison still seeped in. Thousands of brothers who participated in the city wall repairs and transport last night. All of them have fallen. Their hands and feet were covered in black, blistered flesh. It was rotting away piece by piece. The elder said, this is frostbite from the necromancy abyss. There is no medicine to treat it. Once infected, within 3 days, the whole body would ulcerate and die. The Dominator did not die on the battlefield. Are we really going to be tortured to death by this damned cold poison? I beg you to send down divine punishment. Save them. Well, my worker. Lousy said he could live. Not even the Grim Reaper can take them away. Carl, listen to me. They gathered all the infected people in the largest Shinnon greenhouse. Disinfect the interior with a high-temperature flamethrower. Bring the water to a boil. Wash their wounds with boiling water. Hold out for 12 hours. How much is amoxicillin, cephalosporin, and methicillin? Take me how much? Don't talk nonsense to me. If you want a prescription, I'll pay you 3 times. Drain all hydrogen peroxide, iodine, medical gauze, and surgical blades. Inside the greenhouse on the other side of the other world. There are already more than a dozen of them. High fever and sepsis caused by infection. Lost life. Carl opened the box. Those white powders and yellow potions, directly falling onto their festering wounds. That is called Shinnon's skin-growing dew. See those red and yellow capsules wrapped in aluminum foil? 2 grains per person. Just pour this hot water down my throat. That was the demon-slaying elixir I obtained from the divine realm. It specializes in killing the deadly cold poison inside their bodies. In this world, where even childhood sweethearts don't know what they are, the highest level of modern industrial computing is broad. Antibiotics were used against the bacteria inside these ancient human bodies. It was nothing short of a cataclysmic, earth-shattering nuclear strike. I'm not dead. I'm not cold anymore. Even if you live, you all retire. The sovereign not only controls light, he is also a true God who can snatch people away from the hands of death. Praise the sovereign. Praise life. Cold weapons, heat exchange weapons. This is the first step. I just understood today. True dominance lies in the comprehensive dominance of healthcare and technology. Wait a few days. That set of field operating pods and biochemical labs was brought over. I'm going to build the first modern general hospital on this wasteland. Brother Liu, all the goods you asked for are inside. 2 top-tier 5-axis linkage CNC machines. plus a set of phased array radar components that have been phased out. All of them were washed in under the guise of scrapping heavy agricultural machinery for this shipment. All of the Qin family's overseas secret connections are ruined. Let me give you one last reminder. This batch is extremely sensitive. There are already domestic investors watching the abnormal capital flow here. You'd better make them disappear from this world tonight. Otherwise, if you get caught, none of US can protect you. Qin, Lao, don't worry. Before dawn, these things will leave no trace on Earth. As for cash flow, that's legal. Overseas pharmaceutical patent transfer fees. Chapo Tian is also clean. Old Li told his brothers to get in the car. Drive straight back to the underground base. Tonight, no one is allowed to sleep at all. The sovereign commander is injured. Someone entered the haunted fortress. Invisible evil spirits. What invisible ghosts? To be clear, did the generator stop? No, the generator is still running. But the patrolling brother was inexplicably slashed at the throat. Not even a shadow of the enemy was seen. Commander Carl protects the generator room. A dagger suddenly appeared in the air and pierced his shoulder. Our machetes simply can't cut them. Water cannons can't fire anything invisible. Stealth optical camouflage. After being crushed by modern heavy industries on the front lines, they sent out the church's most notorious ace assassination unit, Lingdong Shadow. Foolish heresy. I really thought it was just a few muddy walls and a few shiny iron pigeons. Can it block the church's sanctions? Your steel beasts are too heavy. Tonight, I will take you so-called senior generals. One by one, they drain their blood, then blow up your machines. Feel pure fear. Humph, Commander. I got him. Chop, come out. You bunch of scumbags who hide their heads and tails. If you have guts, fight me head on. Stealth, playing optical camouflage with me. You bunch of country bumpkins know nothing about modern technology. Carl, open the box. Put that thing that looks like a telescope on your eyes. Put on a helmet. Press the red button on the right. I see you. Throw. Oomph, what useless iron block is this again? I came to the in-laws' house. How could they possibly see through our invisibility? What kind of witchcraft is this? This strike is to repay the brother who just died. Give your brothers a proper burial. Hang these skull fragments on the city gate. Let the church dogs see, under the dominator's gaze. Any scheme or trickery is courting death. The eye of the sovereign pierced through all shadows. Since the church likes airstrikes and assassinations, I'm gonna play big with you guys. Old Li told his brothers to unload the car overnight. Clear the venue immediately. Tomorrow morning, I want to send this military phased array radar to the other world. I'm gonna don Fortress. Build an all-weather air defense early warning system. Once the 5-axis lathe starts operating, I still want to make them a batch. Homemade, breech-loading artillery and steam rifles. Old Li, did you see that? This is the seed of industry. Others need decades to build cannons. I directly use a 5-axis machine tool to downgrade and crush them. As long as you concoct it. Who else can recklessly invade us? Boss, the cannon pipe is easy to build. But what about the shells? We can't always go to the black market to buy explosives, can we? That commotion was too loud. And if they really want to build an arsenal in another world, just a machine bed alone is not enough. And you need gunpowder. You're right. Not only do I have to deliver cannons to them, they also had to teach them how to make their own primer and propellant. The 3 main raw materials of black powder. Charcoal. Easy. Saltpeter can be boiled using traditional methods. But sulfur. Dominate. The clairvoyance you sent has been assembled. The thickest cables were also connected to the generator. Carl, don't check the radar yet. I asked you, is there that pungent smell of rotten eggs on the far northern ice plains? Yellow stones that burn with blue flames. The kind of yellow stone you mentioned. Only in the extremely remote southern volcanic zone. That's why it's called the Demon's Stone. We absolutely don't have that here. Damn it. It is difficult for a clever woman to cook without rice. I can't just haul several tons of gunpowder from modern times every time. Sooner or later, they'll get shot. Ra-da-da-da-da. The north side of the main ruler screen turned red, completely red. Is it because thousands of troops are attacking? Oh no, not the army. The reflected waves from this radar feedback are extremely chaotic, and it comes with ultra-low pressure. This is a damn massive ice storm. It was no more terrifying than an ice storm. Heretical ruler. In the face of the great absolute zero forbidden curse frozen kingdom, all flames will be extinguished. Your steel will be frozen to pieces like broken ice. It's so cold. It's 100 times colder than white fermented geese. The stove was about to go out. Master radar. The radar gears were frozen. Can't turn. This is simply not a natural disaster that human effort can withstand. What should the boss do? This goes beyond the limits of physical defense. If the temperature keeps dropping like this, reinforced concrete can also directly explode and collapse. Fuck it. Absolute zero. Impossible. There is no way. No gunpowder. I won't fire artillery. Carl, turn the walkie-talkie up to max. Snow Wolf Tribe, Labor, Training Night Corps. Everyone who wants to survive, listen to me. Don't be afraid. The sky is falling. I'll use steel to push you back. Put all the discarded big scissors, even shovels and rebar. Throw them all into the biggest refractory clay blast furnace. Taking the thousands of Crusader ice crystal armors we had previously captured. Fill it all in for me. Execute the divine oracle of the ruler. I don't want to die. Bring all the iron weapons and ice crystal armor over here. Ahahaha. No gunpowder. Lousy doesn't need chemical energy. Oldly installed several ultra-high power, high-frequency motors inside the lathe. Take it off for me. Today, I want to combine magic and science. In this fantasy world, you can now make a railgun. He blasted through that damn forbidden spell in one shot. Well. The boss is really bad. Once this chicken mess is dismantled, it will be completely burnt. All those tens of millions would be wasted. Tens of millions are nothing. As long as my people are still here, I can still make 100 more in the future. Right now, there's not even gunpowder over there. I can only use the purest electromagnetic physics. Pull off a miracle for them. Everyone, listen to me. Fix those two rails parallel to the city wall. Wrap all those coils around the sides of the rails. Fast action. My hand. Ha, we can't stop. Stop it. Freezing to death the whole time. Covered with clothes. Supported by bones. You have to set it up for me within 10 minutes. What are you afraid of? The Lord has given us life. Are we supposed to kneel and wait to die? Leave the skin and flesh on the steel. It's still better than freezing into an ice sculpture. Lift the basket properly. Oops. The Dominator cannon mount is ready. Next, listen carefully. Put the molten iron in that furnace. Pour me into a cylindrical mold. No need to wait for it to cool down. I'm going to fire a half-molten metal jet with a temperature as high as 2,000 degrees. He will be ready at the moment he is about to be released. It transformed into the ultimate sword that pierced through the extreme cold. The Dominator generator was completely frozen to pieces. What drives us? This is the magic cannon. Today, I'll show these ancient charlatans what I mean. What is the Cyberill effect? What is meant by the dimensionality reduction of the second law of thermodynamics? Carl, give me this dragon crystal, firmly pressed against the iron wall of the outermost layer of the blast furnace. Then connect the electromagnetic track positive and negative electrode cables. One end was attached to the extremely cold dragon crystal. The other end is connected to the molten iron at 2,000 degrees Celsius. Absolute zero, right? Freezing everything, huh? Screw your magic and fire me up. Then what is that? Destiny 500 already has 8 iron stone, and milk is invincible. Invincible as iron, man can overcome nature. Boss, you used the parts of the broken cutting machine and the ice cubes. He really shattered such an outrageous spell. How do you have a brain? After this incident, Old Lee's church will definitely be severely weakened. They won't dare provoke us again for years. But that's not enough. Notify Old Sheen that the 5-axis machine tool is out of stock before buying more. Also, bring the blueprint for the steam engine and the electric combustion engine. And even the most basic fertilizer production line blueprints. Come wash them all for me. Since natural disasters can no longer stop us. Then start the era of explosive production capacity. I want the chimneys of Fortress Dawn to fill the entire Arctic ice field. The reign of the old gods collapsed amid the roar of electromagnetism, a cyber frenzy belonging to human heavy industry. On this night, it finally arrived unstoppably.